Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In today's live video broadcast, it is coffee with me, Tish, and I've got my coffee right here. This is my second cup, so I'm a little jazzed up and ready to rock and roll. Hang on one second. Anywho, today, Thursday mornings are kind of our beginners class type thing, where if you have questions or anything like that, I've got the chat right here in front of me. That's the one thing I do like about this new setup that I kind of came up with. The only problem is you get to see the ceiling, and then I had this here trying to figure out how to get the reflection. I have a solution. I just didn't get to it this morning because I'm having to MacGyver something. So bear with me while we make these adjustments. And let me just give a shout out to the people in chat. Good morning, Doris. Hello, Clara. Hope you're feeling better. And Deanne, good morning from Minnesota. Hello from a former Minnesotan. I'm in Southern Illinois right now. How am I doing today? I'm doing fantastic. It is Thursday, and today is errand day. I get to go to Menards. Yay! So, yep, we're doing really well here. I hope you are doing well as well. WNS, I think that's Shane. Is it Shane? I can't remember. I'm so horrible. Good to hear that your tummy is feeling much more happy. Hello, good morning, JMP. Is that Jessica, I'm thinking, maybe? Because I don't know who else that would be. So I try and learn all your names, and please forgive me. I named my children, and I still forget their names. So if I forget your name, please don't take offense to it. So what I've got going on here is we're going to do some Dutch pours on these tiles. I have never successfully done a Dutch pour on a tile. So, and the difference to me between a blowout pour and a Dutch pour is two things. One is the consistency, and two is a Dutch pour is typically has the background color blown over it and then blown out, and then you have where you just blow the paint is, then that's kind of how I differentiate those. Everyone is allowed their opinion, and since this is my channel, I'm allowed to have mine. And today we're going to be using this little gizmo gadget, this little thing. Hopefully it works. I hope. Yes. Okay. I kind of had to, that's my last thing. I did this before the live here. That's why I was running behind. I was trying to find a little plug thing to go into that. And yeah, anyway. Okay, good. I'm remembering names. I'm so proud of myself. Yay. So what I have here in these little cups here is I have Floetrol and water mixed 50-50. I usually keep a bottle of it. This bottle needs to be replaced because I just ripped the little thing that goes around the cap. So it's not quite on there all the way. So I gotta be gentle with it. That's why I poured some in a cup. Hopefully we'll get this right off the get-go. So what I usually do is I take my regular consistency paint. Okay, I'm going to show you my regular consistency. I think this is a 3. This is actually a little thinner, so we might need to add a little bit more paint to that. Yeah, there we go. So when I do a regular pour, whether like flip cups and straight cups and those kinds of things, I go for a trace of 3. What that means is that when you do a little loopy with your stick, it takes about a count of 3 for it to disappear back in. Now this is a metallic, so it's going to be kind of hard to tell. But 1, 2, 3, and you can see how it disappears. And I'm looking into the cup trying to see, because it's a metallic, it's hard to tell. But 1, 2, 3, and that edge goes ploop. Okay. So, but for a Dutch pour, we want a trace of one, a count of one. This is more like a 2, I think. I don't know. These are ones that I mixed up last night. These are a hodgepodge of colors. I took all the greens and mixed them together. So, oh no, we got a 3 here, I think. Yeah. So, what I usually do to get it to a trace of 1 without having to mix a whole big batch is I take my pre-mixed stuff and I'll do 1 part Floetrol and water to 4 to 5 parts of the trace 3. Okay, does that make any sense whatsoever? So I have a 1/2 ounce in here, so I'm going to add 2.5 ounces of paint, okay, of pre-mixed paint. So, and then it should give me the consistency I want. So we're going to go bloop. Okay, this scale is just a Walmart scale. It's nothing fancy. I get the cheapest one I can. Okay, there's 2.5. That's got just enough paint in there. That's why I tried to pick out colors that I had quite a bit of paint left. So let's see what we're at. Give this a good stir. Okay, and we might. Yep, we're at a 1. So it is basically virtually, you get a 1, baby, a whoa. So you want it really thin, but not watery. It still makes a little bit of a mound, but it disappears right away. Okay. So let's see. You can kind of see it's metallic. I'm sorry. Let's try the blue. Blue seemed to work better. So I've got green, this kind of metallic-y green. I've got this beautiful blue and the silver. And I don't know why I picked those colors. Hopefully we'll get enough here. Okay, so we're going to do 2.5 ounces. I have another blue too, so if I need to, I can add that to it. There we go, 2.5. And there we go. There's still a little bit in there. Dump that in the other blue. Okay, so let's put the lid on here. Get that out of the way. Let's stir this up. Well, hello, Virginia. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm fantastic. It's Thursday. I'm so excited. I'm going to be building my cat tree because she's decided that the counters are higher than the back of the couch. So she wants to sit and she wants to sit in the sink and like pop out at us and try and scare us. I don't know. She's weird. She is my cat. There. Yep. We got nice consistency there. There's that one. Let's put the lid on this green too before I forget. Move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. Got all these colors kind of stacked up over here because I want to use all these colors up in the coming days. Okay, so let's see what this is at. This is pretty close. So we're only going to put 2 ounces of the silver in there. Or no, we'll put 3 ounces of the silver. That's what I meant to say. There we go. Add an extra part of paint. All right, and some of these may have silicone in them, some of them don't. I just was mixing up a bunch of colors. I had a lot of fun yesterday. Had my Lorena McKennitt playing and all of that, so it was fun. If you don't know who Lorena McKennitt is, she is a Celtic singer. He's got a stunning voice. It's very relaxing. I don't know about you, but I find my happy place when I'm mixing paint. So let's turn this guy off. There you go. I'm going to put him on the back counter, even though the rule is no paint stuff on the back counter, but oh well, it's okay. So I still have my turntable up. Oh, still got a little bit of purple paint on it. So my white is the same consistency. I mixed up a big batch of white. I might actually add a little bit more Floetrol and water to this. Still a little thick on the thicker side. It's pretty good. Let's see if you can see that in the camera. I don't think so. Maybe if I tip it. You can see it just disappears right away. Okay. You, Mr. Shtick. Move Mr. Floetrol out of the way too. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this, I'm not going to spin it. I am going to use the the turntable part of it though, because it makes it a little bit easier. And forgive my hand here, my arm, but there we go. Okay. I want to have that on the ready. So what I do, I put a little bit in the middle, spread it out. Okay. And this is why the turntable is handy, because you can use it to pull your paint apart, pull your paint over the edges. And on a tile, it's especially important when you're doing a Dutch pour, because not all the time does it go over. So I just want it to be a consistent layer, and I want to cover all the edges. So I'm kind of nervous about this because I've only done this, I've never done it successfully on a tile because it's so small and you're working on such a small scale. So hopefully we will have some success here. If not, you know what? If they're tiles, we can soak them up. So I'm gonna put the white up there so it's out of my way. We're gonna start with the blue, and then we'll do the silver, and then we'll do the green. And I'm just gonna do a little tiny bit. That's a lot of tiny bit. Okay. I'm gonna put white around. Okay, so Clara, I found my alcohol ink. So I'm going to be playing with that, hopefully. Okay, this turntable doesn't like me. All right, that's got to be good enough. Then we're going to come down on it. See, it's pretty. It's not what I'm going for. Too much paint. That's okay though. Kind of like that. Okay, we're gonna go with that one. Like that. There. I like that one. I like that one. So let's leave that one that way. We're going to grab a different one. So let's torch this real quick. I filled up my torch. For me, Dutch pour is more about negative space. This doesn't have a lot of negative space, but still really pretty and light and airy, and that's what we're going for. So let me tap this white down. Go. Okay, so let's move this white before I mess it up. So we're going to put that one right there. Okay. Got my rag handy. Is the blower putting out any heat? No, it is not. And there's no heat in this. It's just this is okay. This is the one and only time I went to the Cracker Barrel because I don't really like the Cracker Barrel. No offense, but I got this for about $10 at the Cracker Barrel, and there's no heat to this, and it blows very precisely, but not very hard. I did try. You can take off this little nozzle thing, and it's more of an open, like it's not as direct because there is a size difference in the hole, so it is a little bit more handy that way. Okay, let's try. Ooh. Okay, just to let you guys know as well, this is my titanium white and house paint mix. So it's 3 parts Color Place white, satin enamel, satin, what, it's not satin enamel, satin finish, and then 1 part titanium white. And this time around, I've been using up the stockpile of titanium white that I have from Master's Touch, and then I mix that together, and then I put I mix that with Floetrol. So that, okay, and let's do green on the bottom this time. And this time we're not going to use so much paint. Lime. There we go. Oh, I'm drippy. Do the silver. If you put your hand over the side vent, you can calm down the power of the blow too. Yeah, I noticed that. Quite by accident, just this last time around. So I wasn't going to say for sure because I thought maybe it was just happenstance. I didn't think it was like really wasn't scientifically proven yet. Okay, I try and go over the edge of the paint with paint. Cover those up too a little bit. There we go. All right, here we go. So it's got that one spot where it likes to catch. Mix it up in there a little bit. And come straight down. Still too much paint in there. So we're going to go a little smaller this time. I'm going to blow this back up here. I'm going to break that up a little bit. There we go. And then, there. Okay. Where's the button go? There it is. The funny thing is Michael has a gas-powered leaf blower that is like ginormous compared to this, and every time I see him use it, they start to giggle. It's like, I got a little one. Yeah, he does have quite a bit of power for as little as he is. All right. So there's that one. We're kind of getting it. We'll eventually get what I'm going for here, I think. I'm going to wipe off this excess so it doesn't pull off. So put this over here. Let's move this stack. Move them over there. I thought about using black as a background, but I didn't want to do that today. Where's my right? There it is. Okay. Trying to keep my hands relatively clean. I got to go out in public. And I don't want to have to sit here and scrub the first 2 layers of skin off my hands. Okay. So let's try and put you in the middle. Evelyn, I'm finding that yes, less paint is better. Less color is better for the little tiles, because I'm trying to go for negative space. I don't want to have it all covered. But I mean, you do you. I mean that's that's the thing I love about art is you do what feels right for you. I'm not getting the result that I want. Now, some people may think these are gorgeous, and yes, they are pretty. I think they're very pretty, but they're not what I'm going for. So that's why I said that. But that's that's why I say I love fluid art. I'm starting to get into the resin part of it. I'm also going to start doing more mixed media with some of my canvases that didn't turn out the way I wanted, or they have got so many layers of paint on them that I need to do something else with them. So I'm going to, I think we'll do that. We'll do some of those things. I'm going to play around with that. And then maybe that's something I'll do on a Thursday morning live is we'll play around with the different things. Because I got all kinds of stuff that's just fun. And okay, so we're going to wipe the stick off completely. And we're just going to dip a little bit. Okay. Here's me, just a little bit. So I'm wiping the stick off, okay? And then I'm just getting the tip of the stick. Go. Yeah, bring it with me, a little battery pack. I'm gonna come help you. Well, it's actually, these are in the toy section at Cracker Barrel in the gift department, in the little gift shop that they have. So I thought it was funny. Okay, so there's that. Let's try that. Let's see if that gives me the result that I want. Good morning, Chris. All right. Let's try that. All right. You know what, Shane? He probably would. Either that or he'd try and he'd film it and then make a video out of it. All right. That's more of what I'm going for. Yes. Yes. That's more of what I'm going for. Okay, so we're getting there. See? Trial and error. So this is giving me more of the wispy type look that I wanted to get. And the layer of color underneath, and it's more the effect that I was going for. So I'm happy with this one. Not exactly what I was going for, but close. So I think I'm going to add less white paint as well. Okay. I got a whole box of these babies, plus another box out in the Studio B. So, yeah. Yeah, I've just filled up my torch, and when it's full, even on low, it's still a mega flame. So that's why I go at it from an angle. All right, so let's do a little bit. I've got 6 of them here, so let's do all 6, and we'll kind of see the progression. Oh, sorry, I bumped the camera. It's one thing I gotta fix too. Got so many things going on though. We'll get it. We'll get there. All right, everything's a process. Or as they say over in the UK, a process. They say it in Canada like that too. At least Jason did, or does. All right, so we're gonna get all these edges covered. That's my main ticket, is getting this done. There we go. So, blink. Okay, let's start with the blue again. Okay, so I'm wiping out the stick. Okay, And then just taking a little niblet at the end of the stick and putting a little dot. There we go. I'm going to do the silver same way, wiping off the stick. I have a lot of paint. I'm going to be able to do a lot of these. There we go. Stir, stir, stir. And a little niblet. Dot. Well, hello, Mike at Creator Spotlight. Good to see you, sir. Okay, so I'm going to stick full, and we're just going to put that around like that. There we go. Okay. So I put a little bit less white paint. See if that affects it at all. Putting on the blower. Yes, I have my Amazon address, the shipping address changed. I actually changed it when I was here after about a week. But so by like the end of July, I had changed it because I needed to order stuff off of it. Okay, here we go. And down and out. And down and out. Down and out. Down and out. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. Let me go this way. No, my corner. There over it. There we go. Is that better? Oh, swish and flick. Yes. Hello, Diane. Good to see you this morning. So, torch this one really quick. It's fire, fire. Gotta love Beavis and Butthead. Okay. I'm going to wipe the edges so it doesn't pull any more paint off because I like it the way it is. This is all metallics too, so it's going to have a little bit of sparkle to it. But that one turned out really cool. See the lacing and the wispiness of it. That's what I'm going for. So we almost got it. Maybe by the 6th one, I'll have one that I absolutely love. We'll see. We'll see. Because, I may just, I may just, like, stop the live and keep playing. I don't know. I gotta take a shower. I gotta eat some breakfast. Y'all, I haven't eaten breakfast yet. It's my flamethrower. Yeah, I want to get the dragon one like Claire and Brenda by Creations by Baby Doll. They have a dragon one, and I want a dragon one. Okay, so there's that. There we go. Set that down. One thing that I've learned in this process of moving is I need to learn how to chill. I don't know how to relax. I always feel like I gotta go, go, go. And I just don't know how to do that. So I'm practicing my chill. It's like I just go and just go. All right, so wiping the stick. Okay, here we go. Get a little dauber of it. We're going to kind of start this one off over here. I'm going to do it like this. And then the silver. Okay, wiping up the stick. Get a little drop. I have pipettes out in Studio B. I should have brought those in. Maybe that's what I'll do. Still have to pre-record a couple of videos. I'm working on getting a collection together, and then and then I'm going to release them all, This blue tends to take over, but there we go. Okay. Aw, dang it. I'll get it eventually. Maybe for Christmas or something. Or my birthday, which is pretty much the same thing. Okay, so we're just going to try and cover it now. There we go. Try not to blow as much. That's what she said. Okay, here we go. All right, and then push and click. I'm gonna make this not one drop. There we go. delete that because that kind of looks like a dragon face. Here, talking about dragons. Yes, Diane. Diane, Clara, Diane, you guys need to talk. Oh, and if you're not a member of our Facebook group, get on over there and do it. Because we have a bunch of awesome people over there that will help you with all stages of your artwork, give you moral support. Just, it's basically a chance to talk to people that you meet here in the chat and know from the lives here, but it's, at a more leisurely pace. Yeah, see, I like this one. Where'd he go? He's got, see, there's kind of a dragon face right there. See, he's got his little snout and his eye and his brow ridges and, his chin. See, can you see him? Can you see him? Come on, autofocus. Ha! Yeah, I like that one. I like it. I do. I like all of them. They're all wispy and really pretty. And there's no silicone that I know of in any of these paints. So, hello, Angela. Good to see you. This is the last one we're going to be doing. So let's see if we can really nail it. So let's put some paint down. Just a little dab will do ya. I think we were talking about that the other day. That commercial. Okay, so I don't mind the bubbles because the bubbles help with some lacing and some cell development. So I'm not worried about bubbles until the end. Then I want them to pop because I don't want them to pop as it's drying. Okay, so did I get all the sides? No, you missed a side, Tish. Jeez, come on. Where's your coffee? You need some coffee. Okay. All right, hang on a second. I need coffee. Okay. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. I appreciate you stopping on in. Yes, this green is amazing. Okay, so let's do silver first. Stir it up again. Wipe the stick. This is kind of a process. I need to get my little droppers. Oops, too much paint. Okay, so just a little tiny bit at the top of the thingamabob stick. Okay, so there we go. I'm gonna have to go find the press and seal. I found my Sharpie. I have like 4 Sharpies in here and I couldn't find one, but I found it this morning. Yay me. Okay, so then we're gonna do green here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do something a little different. We're going to do this part, okay, and drop right there, okay. So this is the thing about, doing a new art form is just playing with it, just seeing what you can do with it. Okay, so we're going to wipe off the stick, dip it back in, wipe off the back side, and then we're going to go around, take it around town. So, let's see if I can cover this mostly. Okay. And this might be a total flop. I don't know. But we're going to put one more layer of paint, but we're going to just put tiny, tiny, tiny bit one right here. One right there. One right there. There we go. Now we're going to blow over it and see what happens. You can see how tiny, just teeny tiny little bit. Okay. Whew, okay. Got my little blower out. Nice. Right, and then down. Out. 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 Okay, I think we got back to the too much paint again. I don't know, maybe not. Okay, so I'm going to blow in reverse. I'm going to blow in. Yeah, see this color can move this way. Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like it. There we go. There we go. All right, well, that's the last one. Let's give her a torch. Okay. Do a mouthful for coasters. Have to go to Cracker Barrel and get that. Yeah, I talk too much. I get oxygen deprived. Now this one I do like. It's got this like layers of color in there, which is really cool. So if the autofocus will focus, come on, darling. You know you want to. Come on. There we go. So you can kind of see it's got that silver over everything. So yeah, it's pretty. All right. So tune in next week and we will see how these turn out. And also next week, I'm going to revisit, I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm going to revisit those leaves that we started before the move happened. I will do some leaves on this on next week's show as well, just as a refresher, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish them off. So now that I got everything all set up again, I can do all the things. So if you ever have any questions, be sure to join our Facebook group. And all you need to do is go on to Facebook. I know us old people like Facebook. I'm on Twitter too, but we don't have a group on Twitter. And I kind of on Instagram too, but we won't talk about Instagram. So go to @theartisthaven, and that'll bring you to our page. And at the top of the page, click that like button and then click the join group, and you can join in on the conversation there. Show off your artwork, show off your kitten, your dog, the fun thing that you did this weekend, your backyard, and how pretty the autumn colors are. You know, just whatever you want to share, as long as it's not political, please. No political stuff. I've been refraining. I've been trying to be a good girl and just staying out of politics altogether. So anyway, that's about the only thing I really don't like. Anyway, make sure that if you found this video valuable, please share this out with your friends out there on the interwebs. And I will see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time, with my pal Brooke, and we're going to be doing Friday Night Flip Cup. Poop, poop. So I don't know what we're going to do. I still got to touch base with her, but it's always fun. It's always a good time. So thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you. I appreciate the time that you give us here, and I hope you have a great day. Remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.